This video will show you how to start using your SunBeam remote control device. There are two modes of operation. Either you can connect to its own Wi-Fi network, or you can connect the SunBeam to your home Wi-Fi network and then connect to your home network to access it. Since this is a brand new setup, the SunBeam will boot up into its own network. Let me show you. When I plug it in, you will see some LEDs. You have to wait about 40 seconds before you can connect to its own network. So let's wait 40 seconds. While we're waiting, you can see the yellow light blinking. What that means is it's looking for a previously connected network. Now it's looking for a WPS signal, a Wi-Fi protected setup. And it'll do that for about 20 seconds. After that, you see the red LED blinking fast and the yellow LED on. This is indicating it has set up its own Wi-Fi network ready for you to connect. So when you first power up the device, just wait about 40 seconds and it will be in that mode. Okay, so I take my iPad and I need to connect to its network. So I go into my settings and I go into Wi-Fi and I look for a network called SunBeam, and you can see it right there. Once I select it, it's going to ask for a password if I haven't already connected to it before. The password is password. Okay, once you see the check mark, it's connected. You close that. Open up any browser and then type in sunbeam0.local, L-O-C-A-L. So you see that there. And you should get this page. If you don't get this page, try typing in this address down here, which is 192.168.4.1. And it should bring you this. If this doesn't bring you to this page, then check to make sure your iPad or your device hasn't disconnected you from the SunBeam network. And if it has, reconnect it back. At this point, you can control your device, look at the settings, and make your changes. So this concludes setting up in the first mode. If you want to connect to your home network, you would first have to get into the browser just like this, and then go down to network configurations on the bottom, and you will come up with a page similar to this. And this is where you can either set up to your network using WPS, which stands for Wi-Fi Protected Setup, and basically you push a button on your router and then come back here and push this button, and it will automatically put in your network ID and the password for you. Or if you prefer doing it manually, you can just select the network from the drop down and then enter in your password. Once you hit save, you can ignore all this other stuff. Once you hit save, then give it about 10 seconds and it should connect to your network. If it can connect to your network, you will see that your device has disconnected from the SunBeam network and back to your home network, and then on the browser, type in sunbeam0.local, and that should give you this page again. Now, if you don't have access after typing sunbeam0.local, then you need to find out what is the IP address that your network has assigned it. And usually this can be done by going to your router and looking in the router to see the new device added. And whatever that IP address is, you type it in your browser and you should be able to access this page. The manual has a couple other ways to connect to your home network. So if you want to check out the manual, then you can.